Washington football team fans? It's your boy back with another video. This week, Cleveland Browns. They present a different challenge than what we played last week. It's going to be more traditional football. They're more of a team that relies on the run to get the offense going. And with that being said, that's the first key to success to this game. We got to stop Bradley Chubb, and we got to stop Kareem Hunt. Now that's easier said than done, but it starts there. You want Baker Mayfield to beat this team. Like I said last week, if we could keep Kyler Murray in the pocket, smack him in the mouth, we would have had a better chance to win the football game, and if we lost that way, it would be cool. But we let Kyler have his way. But we can't let Baker get comfortable as far as the run game goes, and then that sets up play action passes because they do have Odell Beckham Jr. Him and Baker haven't really found their niche yet, but last week it started, it started to take form. Can't forget about Landry. They got good tight end play. They got the tight end that we wanted. He hasn't really found himself yet either in the system. I don't want this to be the first week that he does. So we got to maintain there. I think we can get pressure on Baker this week. I really think we can get pressure on Baker this week. We need to get pressure on Baker this week. Ron Rivera, Riverboat Ron, said we played a little tentative. Him and Jack Del Rio, they had a little discussion. A lot of that had to do with Kyler Murray. So I think we're going to get back to basically week one football. We're going to come. We're going to try to smash. We're going to try to contain this run. And we're going to smack Baker in the mouth. He don't like to be hit either. We hit this guy early and often. And I think that we can have some success against this offense. But the main key is don't let Bradley Chubb, don't let him get comfortable. And I think our front seven is up for the challenge. And Troy Aikman, a lot of people are talking this and that about Troy. But what you got to understand, man, this is basically the same thing I said about Dwayne Haskins is the same thing I'm going to say about Troy Aikman. The coaches didn't do Troy any favors last year's rookie year. This is basically his rookie year. And I still believe in Troy. I still believe that he's going to get it together, and he showed the coaches a lot in camp. This is why he's where he's at. We're going to have growing pains. We're going to have mistakes. When guys make mistakes, you just can't want him out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got to let guys develop. You just have to. You have to let guys develop. The same thing with Denver years ago when they had a young Shannon Sharp, they had a young Terrell Davis. These guys wasn't expected to be Hall of Famers when they came out. They grew in the system. They got to learn. They got to get their growing pains. And you got a Hall of Fame tight end, Shannon Sharp. I'm not sure if Terrell Davis is Hall of Fame, but he could be. We'll Google that later. But sometimes you have to let players develop. And I don't know if we get Kendall Fuller back this week. I hope so. That would be nice to have him just in the rotation. Jimmy Moreland and Darby, they got used a little bit last week. You know what I mean? Hell, Jimmy Moreland, hats off to him. Larry Fitzgerald, Hall of Famer. One of the best to ever do it. Definitely top 10, if not top 5 all time. So this week we're going to have a different challenge, and I think that's going to be a challenge that our defense is going to be able to play better against. I like the matchups. And just got to get off the field. Get off the field in third down, start to run early. They got a new system just like we have a new system. And I think the defense can take advantage of some things. Chase Young, Montez Sweat, those boys, we just got to get in early and often and just blitz. Not just blitz, but I mean, hell, we're gonna live and die by the blitz. I'd rather last week against Erie, I'd rather die by the blitz than not blitz at all. I would have. That's why I used to love when we had Greg Williams down here. At least I know if we lose, we're going down with the blitz. If we win, we're winning with the blitz. And I think Riverboat and Jack Del Rio should bring me some more of that this week right here. More blitzing. Let's don't let Baker get comfortable, because if he gets comfortable, he can destroy you. Is he as mobile as a Kyler Murray or as athletic as a Carson Wentz? I don't think so. But if he gets comfortable, he could present a problem. Baker gets hot, then he's that first pick. Sometimes Baker looks like he's that draft pick that they drafted. So you can't let him get comfortable, and that's that. Turnovers. Costly turnovers last week that really cost us the game. I mean, literally cost us the game. I watched Riverboat Ron's press conference, and he said the same thing that I said. I mean, you got to think that sack that got us out of field goal range, that was major. The turnover that got us out of when we were right there, could have scored, been 7-7, that was major. The fumble by Steven Sims, that was major. The short field that they started the game off with, that was major. That's a 20-point swing right there. I mean, the score could at least easily been 20-17 at halftime, and we would have had a fighting chance with the way Haskin played in the second half. And now that I said the word Haskin, we're going to get to the offense. This is going to be a week right here where Dwayne's going to have a lot of opportunity. This past D isn't that good. We seen Lamar Jackson. I mean, Lamar Jackson is who Lamar Jackson is, but at the end of the day, we seen Lamar Jackson torch this offense with his arm. We seen a Joe Burrow, a rookie guy, no OTAs, no anything, fresh to Cincinnati, a rookie, destroy this secondary. So we're gonna have a lot of opportunities to destroy this defense. My concerns, of course, Myles Garrett. You know, Jerron Christian, he's going to have his hands full again this week, but that's good. He faced Tyler. He faced, God, what's my man's name from Mary? I didn't do notes this week. But Chandler Jones. Faced Chandler Jones this week. That should prepare him for Myles Garrett this week. Another tough out. So as long as Jerron holds this thing down, then we should be fine. Like I said, when teams bring the pressure on us, we need to start doing more things, more slip screens. Gibson and McKenzie, they're starting to show me why they're here. They both showed me why they're here, and I think that's going to get better week to week. Peyton Barber the first week was our red zone champion. When he gets in the red zone 1 yard, he's going to get that. He's going to get that. Peyton Barber, I see he's going to get that. You need 2 yards, he's going to get 2 yards. You need 4 yards, he's going to get 2 yards. I can live with that. On some of those short and longs, we should have just gave the third and ones. Put Peyton in there and let him, boom. No need to be getting sacked on a 3rd and short. There's no need to be. I'll take 2 runs. If it's 3rd and 2, let's go 2 runs. And we have to get Dwayne going early. We have to get him confident early. Get him some easy throws early. Some slant. He looked good throwing slants. Let's get him some slants early. Let's get him in rhythm early. But Ron said something that I was like, this is why Ron's a coach and I'm not a coach. Ron's telling me that a lot of these things Dwayne sees that it's open and he tries to force it. I'm thinking he's holding on the ball too long, but he's really not. He's getting rid of the ball too fast sometimes. Because we had some opportunities. We had some opportunities with Big Logan in the end zone. Didn't get it. Should have got it. Wide open in the seam. I mean, he had a man on him, but just with a little bit of touch, that pass could have been there. I'm not trying to beat a drum because Dwayne knows that. He knows that. And I think he's going to get better week to week. We just gotta give him a chance. We just got to give him a chance to show that he's the guy that we picked. And you know, a lot of people they're like, well, Daniel Jones is but they're 0-2 though. But Daniel Jones, if you would look at Haskins and look at Daniel Jones, you'll think that Daniel Jones is a little further along. But you got to think, Daniel Jones was a 4-year starter in Duke. That means something. If you want to compare him to Daniel Jones, if you want to compare him to a lot of people were like, well, damn, look at the Chargers. A lot more time than Dwayne Haskins. It just is what it is. This guy hasn't played a lot of football. The 1 year that he did play in Ohio State, it was such a great year that he was projected to go in the first round, and who wouldn't? 50 touchdowns? Why not go in the league? A lot of people thought he should have stayed another year and develop this talent, but it's time to go out. It's time to go out. So I can't hate on that. He just got to get better, and that's going to get better with time. Like I said last year, he was in a lose-lose situation. Jay Gruden didn't want him, and Jay Gruden really didn't prepare him like he should have been prepared. Like he really should have been prepared. You can really tell that by watching Kyler Murray and watching Dwayne Haskins that you had a coach that actually took the time to develop his young talent to have him ready for next year. And then on the other hand, Dwayne Haskins, you could see Jay Gruden didn't really care. He wanted Case Keenum to be the starter or Colt McCoy. He was lame duck year. He just wanted to do anything to save his job, and I thought the best way to save his job if he would have put all the nuts in Dwayne Haskins. That's what I would have did. Because evidently your rookie, your owner loved the quarterback. So and but things happen for a reason, and I'm glad it happened this way. And I just think Dwayne's gonna get better. We just got to be patient. We got to be patient, Washington football fans. We're gonna have to be patient. You got to think we were the second worst team in the league last year. We're 1-1 right now. The team looks better than it did last year. Like the shirt says, create constant culture, consistent culture. That's what Riverboat Ron is doing, and I believe it. That's what Jack Del Rio's doing, and I believe it. And as a fan base, we got to create a consistent culture. Not that we're going to throw our quarterback under the bus when he makes a bad throw. We can't do that. We got to be better as fans as well. I know we've been going through misery. Oh my God, I know. Trust me, I've been a Redskin fan since 1981. I've been here through all the ups. I've been here through all the downs. So I know. So everybody, this is a winnable game, man. Special teams, we got to come to play too. Special teams, we can't miss field goals. Can't do that. We can't turn the ball over on punts. We can't do that. This team could be a vulnerable team that we're playing this week, Cleveland. We can't let them get confidence. We got to get on them early. And I think we'll be able to beat them. Hell to the football team. I'm going to come back with some more videos this week because I still really haven't done the injury report. I haven't really got the injury reports on these games. But of course we know Brandon Sheriff's going to be out. We don't know if Thomas Davis is going to play this week. We don't know if Kendall Fuller is going to play this week. But hell to the football team, guys.